What happens when the weight of an entire empire rests on your shoulders and you face food with nothing to lose? We're gonna find out today. Welcome everyone to the Legona 500. I am your host, Ian Clutch Power, and it is tournament time. Let's take a quick look at the bracket before today's matchup. The East region is set. You can go back and watch those videos, but we won't spoil the results here. Today, we are traveling to the South region, where top 4 seed Grand Moff Tarkin will take on the big underdog Peapod. And if you want to talk about pressure, imagine representing your team with Palpatine and Krennic watching on. And if that's not enough pressure for you, how about Vader and Dooku in the stands with you? Grand Moff Tarkin representing the entire empire today as a heavy favorite. Can he hold off Peapod? It is time for round 1. Peapod in green on the left, Tarkin in black on the right. They are on the course. It's a best of 3. This is round 1. Tarkin is off to a lead, and now Peapod takes over. Peapod hits the carrot, slows him down. They both get through the meat grinder quickly. They are side by side heading up the elevator. Into the lava river they go, headed towards the gravedigger. Who handles it best? It looks like it is Tarkin by just a hair. Oh, Tarkin actually bumped Peapod, slowed her down, and the lead is 4 lengths going into this final lap. Tarkin can't handle turn 1 very well, and now it's Peapod who hits the mushroom, slows her down. We've got a one-on-one matchup. Who will take the 1-0 lead? They're both caught in the meat grinder now. Neither one can get through. Let's see, it's now Tarkin, followed by 2 Peapods. We've got half a lap to go. Tarkin, with that 4-length lead, heads down the lava river into the gravedigger. He's up top. Peapod can't get there, now does, but is just a hair late, and it is Tarkin, the heavy favorite, takes a 1-0 lead. I tell you what, this one was close the whole way, but look at this little strategic move by Team Tarkin. The lead Tarkin marble comes down the stretch, followed quickly by Peapod. Peapod was right on his heels. Now look at the second Tarkin marble come in, sacrifice himself by bumping Peapod, and that slowed Peapod way down. Ultimately, that was the difference in round 1. Tarkin will take a 1-0 lead into round number 2. To say the fate of the galaxy rests in the results of this race is probably overdoing it. This is only round 1, but you can see the crowd is on the edge of their seats. They love their vegetables, but it doesn't look good for Peapod now. Before we get to round 2, let's quickly review the bracket. This South region also has Big Bird and Fright Night in it. The winner of this Tarkin Peapod matchup will face the winner of Big Bird and Fright Night coming up next. The winner of that will head to the Final 4. We're ready for round number 2. Again, Peapod on the left in green. Tarkin, 1 win away in black. It is Peapod out to a little bit of a lead now. Tarkin takes over. Tarkin and Peapod back and forth. Oh, Tarkin, the heavy favorite, shoots through the meat grinder and gets to the elevator quickly. Now Peapod is on the elevator, but way behind. Tarkin to the gravedigger, up on top quickly, slows down a little bit on the turn, but ultimately gets through lap number 1 with ease. It is all Tarkin right now. Oh, he spins into the corner. That slows him down a little bit. Will that give Peapod a chance to get back in it? We'll have to wait and see. We don't see Peapod anywhere on the screen now. It's all Tarkin. He's now caught up in the meat grinder, and here comes Peapod through. Peapod with now a 1-length lead. Can she even the score at 1? She's going to have to hustle down the lava river. Tarkin is so good in the gravedigger. Up on top. Oh, it is all Tarkin. Tarkin across the finish line. He sweeps Peapod 2-0. Peapod gave it everything she had. She had a small lead on the lava river heading towards the Gravedigger. But Tarkin isn't a top 4 seed for nothing. He gets into the Gravedigger, times it absolutely perfectly, gets launched to the top shelf before Peapod, and it was all she wrote. The Empire is going to be a tough out here all the way through this field of 16. If you are a vegetable fan, you are going to have to wait until next year. Congratulations to Star Wars Universe as the Empire and Grand Moff Tarkin advance in the South region to the Elite 8. He awaits the Big Bird Fright Night winner. They are up next. They will have their hands full with Grand Moff Tarkin. An absolutely dominant performance during qualifying, and now another dominant performance in the round of 16. The Empire proudly watches from the mothership as their marble Grand Moff Tarkin has advanced. I don't even know what it's going to take to beat Grand Moff Tarkin. If he's going to be that good in the Gravedigger, it will take a special performance to knock him out of this tournament. If you want to follow along with all the action at the Legona 500, make sure you hit that subscribe button. We have lots of round 1 action still to come on this channel as we race towards the Legona Cup final. My name is Ian Clutch Power. Thank you for joining us today. And all I can say now is long live the Empire.